Hi, welcome to my site. My name is Kieran Finn. I'm going to keep this pretty simple. As the title of the video suggests, this is how to negotiate buying a car. Not just a car, but that's the topic of this particular video. I'm going to do some videos on how to buy a house and various other things in the near future. And 5 specific tips on how to save thousands. Now, before I start, I just want to make this comment that this is just a little bit of a mindset thing. I'll ask the question, what would you do to earn $1,000, $2,000 or $3,000 in an hour? And that's not a trick question. But think about it. How many people out there will ever earn $1,000, $2,000 or $3,000 in an hour? Imagine earning $1,000, $2,000 or $3,000 in 15 minutes. For most people, it's not within their imagination either. What's really crazy is that it is a heck of a lot easier to save money than it is to earn money. And when I say save money, I mean negotiate. Most things are negotiable, and particularly car sales, and most people have no idea how to do it, and they will leave so many thousands of dollars on the table. And if you earn $30, $40 an hour and you purchase something $2,000 or $3,000 more than you needed to, work out how many weeks of your life you'd have to work to actually earn that. And this is net. When you earn money, you've got to pay tax on it as well. So anyway, enough of that. The 5 tips basically are this, and I'll summarise them first. You need the right mindset, you need to do some research, you need urgency, cautious interest, and you need to negotiate. The mindset, this is like going out on stage. If you're going out to make a major purchase, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $30,000, you know what you want to buy, but you have to have the mindset. There is a game going to be involved. And a lot of people say, look, I don't like to negotiate and I don't like dealing with salespeople. You need to get over it. Do a little bit of research, which is actually part 2. And you'll be fine, because I guarantee the salesperson wants your business. And if you know how to play the game, they will do as you want. So second part of it is you need to research. You need to know, it only takes 10 or 15 minutes on Google to find out, research the make and model of what you're looking at. Look at a couple of comparable vehicles that are different models, and just see what impact kilometres makes, high mileage and so forth, and just know your stuff before you walk into that courtyard. The third part is sense of urgency. When you go in there, you need to communicate with whoever you're talking to in a friendly way, but that you're going away for a month or a couple of months on either holidays or business over the next couple of days. So you need to let them know that you're a hot prospect. But once you walk off that courtyard, they're probably never going to see you again. So be cautiously interested. You know presumably when you walk in what you want to buy. Look interested, look enthused, and the salesperson is going to get emotionally involved in that, because they're going to be in their head, they're starting to work out their commissions on that sale. But then what you do is you play a little game, and this is all just fun, but it is all a game. Then you need to look a bit disappointed. Turn your interest and enthusiasm into disappointment. There'll be a couple of scratches, there'll maybe be a dent, maybe the kilometres or mileage is a little higher than you were hoping for. And what happens now is that the salesperson starts to play your game, and they're going to start to want to help you get out of that disappointed stage. And the best way to do that is obviously to get a better price. Then you need to ask a simple question, and you need to ask this on every purchase that you make that's over a couple of $100. What's the absolute best price that you would do on this car? And then wait for the answer. Don't interrupt. If they ask you a deflecting question like, oh, well, would you be interested in buying today, or anything like that, just smile and just say, look, I'll ask again, what is the absolute best price you would be willing to do on that? And don't proceed or don't get involved in any more dialogue until that question is answered. Whatever price they give you, you need to think about this, and I want you to say this in your head over and over and over again before you walk into that showroom. You'll have to do better than that. That is a magic line. Whatever price they give you, whatever psychology and whatever way they wrap it up and justify it, just shake your head and say, you'll have to do better than that, and see what happens. And it's amazing. Sometimes they'll just go, oh, okay. They're not used to people negotiating with them professionally, and you'd be surprised how quickly they'll knock it down. At that point then, you need to be prepared to walk away. You need to say, well, look, that's very interesting. I'm going to have to think about it. Salespeople hate that. They know that when you walk off their lot, they're never seeing you again. So look like you're interested, but look, I'll have to think about it. Give me a couple of days. They know you're going away. And either wait for them to stop you, or at the last second just turn back and go, look, what is the absolute best deal you can do for us today? And see what happens. And you'll be amazed, you'll get another $200, $300, $400, $500 knocked off. So mindset, research urgency, cautious interest, and negotiate. Ask the right questions, and I guarantee you will save thousands and thousands of dollars on your purchases. It's not that hard, but you need to be prepared. And I'll ask you the question I asked you at the beginning: what would you do for $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000? Well, 15 minutes you can save that on purchasing a car. Okay, I wish you well, and don't get eaten by the sharks. See ya.